What's the one thing that could improve significantly your ability to trade the markets? That is, your ability to spot your trades with as much objectivity as possible, the ability to execute your trades, to manage them with as much detachment and perspective as possible. What's the one quality of mind that you don't hear very often about, but that's so important to the project of trading for a living, because that's what we're concerned with, right? Well, here it is: concentration. Concentration implies an ability to release one's thoughts and emotions from all other interests and involvements, and to focus one's mind on one single object of attention. That's what it is, in short. And concentration, my friends, is so important. It's extremely important if you're a trader. It is at the heart of effective trading, in my opinion. It seems that everything in our world is speeding up these days, and there are so many things that are constantly competing for our attention, like social media and YouTube and TV, not to mention smartphones, text messaging, emails. And most people are overstimulated just because of the amount of information coming to their senses, competing for their attention. I think it's safe to say that this is the worst period in history for developing concentration skills, because there's just so many distractions, and we're not taught concentration abilities at school or wherever else. In fact, nobody even tells us how important, how crucial such a skill is. Even the people who you've learned trading from might have never told you about the importance of concentration in trading, let alone in life. Yet it is a fact, struggling traders have terrible concentration, and it is one of the main reasons why they fail to be predictably profitable over time. To give you a simple idea of how terrible that epidemic is, when I write blog posts nowadays, I have to make sure that I use simple words, short paragraphs, right? Because if I don't, then people just won't read my work. And if they read it, they'll just glance over it and they'll miss half of the information I'm trying to share. This digital world we live in, it's great. It makes information more and more accessible and easy to consume. But this, my friends, is killing your ability to concentrate. You can't direct your attention on one thing and one thing only anymore. At least I'm willing to bet you can't do it for very long. It's become more and more difficult to do so. The reward center of your brain is it's so messed up. There's no other way to put this. It's causing you to seek more and more short-term emotional gratification. And so what does that have to do with trading, you may ask? Freaking everything, right? Because you're approaching trading with the same kind of mindset. Because it's you, it's how you express yourself. It's the norm of your mind. So you have to learn to tame those unproductive habits of your mind so that they can't demand expression in the markets anymore. It's critical that you do that because really the best results come when you're quote-unquote in the zone. And Mark Douglas talked about this. That's when you're not concerned about money anymore, about failures, about mistakes or losses. You're in the flow. You're at peace with the markets. There's just no resistance. And your only concern at this point, your focus of attention is on the unconditional adherence to your trading plan, as it is, and as it wants you to trade. Not in short-term emotional gratification, not in thoughts of previous losses, or pie in the sky. No, your focus is here, now, present, with this trade, and this trade only. Okay? So concentration and mental clarity play a key role in our overall performance in trading. And this is something that you need to understand. And it's something you can observe directly through your own experience as your capacity to concentrate develops.